What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be running a little experiment. Right here I've got my downhill bike and we're in the streets and we're going to be trying to ride trials on this. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to make for some good challenges. Who knows if it's going to work? Stick around and find out. Downhill bikes are absolutely amazing, but they are designed for one thing, which is riding down the side of a mountain. There's a lot of suspension. They are often run really soft to absorb all the bumps and find grip. Trials is probably the last discipline that you'd ever want to try ride a downhill bike, but I've got a feeling that it's going to be quite good fun. I've been riding a lot of moto trials recently. I can jump around on an e-bike, so I'm interested to see how the soft suspension reacts when I'm trying to ride on obstacles. I've never really thought about trials on this bike, so before we start jumping on obstacles and stuff, I'm just going to do a few tricks on the floor, get an understanding for how the bike feels and how it's going to react doing trials with all of this suspension. There's some blocks here, so I've come to this spot. I'm going to see if I can get up there, make my way around the corner. Oh, squishy tyres. Right, we're up though. First go. I'm quite happy with that.
Oh.
That corner's awkward. There's not much space up there. And straight away, I noticed that as I went to balance, the triple clamp hit the frame. Oh.
Oh.
Front wheel drift on the moss. Clear that so that doesn't happen again.
Yes. Woohoo!
Yeah, sick. I'm stoked with that. I knew that I'd really enjoy this. That was hard, but it was such a fun line to get the day started. Just before we head off, I was going to explain to you the bump technique to get up. So as you can see from the clip that's playing now, it's all in your pedals. You do a wheelie to get the front wheel up. As soon as your front wheel hits the edge, it pings back, and then you use that to push you forward. But that's how I jump the e-bike, and especially like the downhill bike, up that, because there's no way I'd bunny hop it up there. Let's move on to the next spot. We've come to the next spot, which is a fun little line, and it tests a few range of skills. We've got some stairs to get up, and the biggest skill it's going to test is the fact that it's in the shade and it's icy. It's not dried out yet.
No, first go.
We made it up. I got excited and I ruined it.
No, go on. Yeah. Oh my word, that was sketch.
We've made it to a classic trial spot. I haven't been here for some time, and unfortunately it is looking a little bit worse for wear actually. It doesn't really matter, this whole building is actually, I think it's listed to be knocked down. First challenge is to try ride around this middle bit then. It's quite tight and it gives us a good gauge as to how slippy this spot is. Yeah, it was scary. I'm not gonna lie. Having ice beneath your tyres is a little unsettling. Wow, that's hard. Basically what I was trying is a gap, because there's a few gap options here, but I'm worried about two things. First of all, as we found out in the last spot, back wheel control on this bike is difficult. Secondly, the bits I'm landing on are slippery, so you've got to be really precise to catch the edge so you keep grip. And just showing you how slippery that is, I've noticed I've got bird poo on my trousers and my shoes. Where did that... That's the definition of it on. Okay, that worked. Just about controlled it. This bench right here, it's a little bit wet, but it's definitely drier and more gripping the walls over there. So, to just test it out, we're going to try go up onto it, which is tight with a big bike, there's not much space, and then just drop off to flat. That worked pretty good actually. You can actually use the suspension to your advantage. I used it to like doing, bounce me up there. I'm going to reconfigure because this zone's got a couple of benches and make a fun line. We've just created the motorway, so up like I did, onto here, into this, here, and down. I found such a sick zone which now combines trials with downhill. So we're on like a rock garden section, we're quite high up, look, that's the drop, although it is wide so you shouldn't fall off. The scary bit is this line starts up there and it's icy and slippery, so I've got to stop before this edge. Right, we're up in position, this is scary, it's a fast bit here, no room to play with. I'm going to drop in, hopefully I stop and then finish the line, so here we go. Woo. Wow. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't go down there. Look at that. It's terrifying. This first one's like a step. Whoa. Bush. Bit of a sketchy line. Get some speed. Whoa. Yeah. That was fun. It was actually quite scary because you're just high up and on rocks and it's hard to carry speed. What a find, I'm stoked with that. Let's move on. Come to the next little zone, which is quite a jibby one, and I want to actually do something with a kicker, but whilst we're here, I'm kind of just making lines up. I'd like to see if I could do the 360 endo thing actually, what all the trials guys do off of that. That was a 180 one. I was just sort of testing the water, seeing what it feels like. And I'm losing a lot of energy through these big old forks. I'm going to try the free one. Twist, pull, and hope. That worked alright. Let's do one more to clean it up. That was actually really good. Really, really good. I'm well happy with that. The line I've come here to do though is over there. Right, we've brought the EMTB hopper ramp in now because this is obviously quite hard to bunny hop. And what we're going to do, I want to do up to Stoppy, but to check the setup works, I'm going to go up into Manny and then just drop off the edge. That looks sick. It'd be good to get that on the front wheel. It's going to be quite scary. I'm going to have to go quite fast. That was close to the wall there. Is that cool though?
Yeah.
Do you think we need another one just to clean it up?
No, do another one.
Okay. I actually got into the landing a bit there. The other one was maybe more controlled up until the landing, but I don't know, that's cool. I'm happy with that. We're slowly winding things down in this video, and seeing as we've got the kicker out, the downhill bike, I think it'd be rude not to utilise this perfect tabletop that the school have built for us. It's actually sick, it's so good. I'm gonna get a run up, jump it, clear it nicely, and then I think you could just go miles on it. So second hit, we're just gonna launch it as far as possible. That was cool. Actually, such a good tabletop, it's perfect. I'm now gonna go flat out and see how far down the landing I can land. Right, I'm starting miles away. I'm up near the shop, trying to pedal this downhill bike as hard as I can. Here we go. Did I land completely flat?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's get an action reaps on that. That was cool, but I still think I can go more. I really want to hit my front wheel on the concrete patch down there, so build that pedal up again, try to go a bit further. Right, I'm right round by the shops now. Look how far back this run up is. It's pointless, dangerous activity. I nearly ended up back in infant school. I started by Domino's. Cara's trying to stop me from doing one more, but I've just said that I'll buy it. I'm honestly, I want to do it again. I'm by Costa now, even further.
You can't do it.
You can't get any more speed.
No, you can't do it.
That's quite big though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really know how we went from trials, which is slow and precise, to that. Well, that was just such an insane day. I honestly had so much fun. Who would have thought that trying to ride trials on your downhill bike could actually be so enjoyable? I just love them days where you pack your bike, go out. Like, we don't have fancy bike parks in the town that I live in. It just doesn't exist. And the fact that you just have to make things up as you go along, I love that sometimes. It's so good. And that long jump at the end was such a good challenge, which I will be back to try and conquer at some point. But unfortunately, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a